What's up guys, Captain Coin Collector here, and today we're doing episode 3 of the Penny Hunt and Fill series. What's up guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post daily content on coin collecting as well as do coin roll hunts and more. So make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. But anyway, today we are starting episode 3 of the Penny Hunt and Fill series. In today's episode, I have 100 rolls to go through, so that's $50 worth of pennies, and we're gonna see what we can find and how much more of the albums we're able to fill. Now, between the US and Canadian pennies albums that I have 6 total to fill, and I've been doing pretty well over the last couple episodes and have done 5 boxes so far. If you want to take a look at the last episodes of the Hunt and Fill series, I'll have them up here in a playlist or also down below in a link. But if you guys want to stay tuned for this episode, we're going to get started right now. We're going to open up the boxes and see what we got. Now, this $50 worth of pennies I'm going through today is customer wrapped as well as bankroll wrapped. So it should be a nice and even spread of what we get. Now I'm hoping to get a lot of Wheaties in the box as well as any estimate marks I come across, uncirculated coins, or foreigns. So I'm pretty much looking for anything and everything, and hopefully we could fill that album a little bit more. But we can't do that unless we open up the box, so we're gonna start with box number 1. All right guys, the albums are set, the box is opened. Let's see what we can find. We're on roll number 2 of the hunt. Our first find is a 1959 Denver. No Wheaties yet, but a whole lot of copper, as you guys can see. Anyway guys, we're gonna keep on hunting and see what we can find in these rolls. We're on roll 8, still no Wheaties, but we do have our first estimate mark, and it's gonna be a 1973 San Francisco. All right guys, roll number 10, and it's our last customer wrapped roll of the box. And we got another S mint mark. This time, it's 1969 San Francisco. Not only that, but we got our first wheat cent, it looks like. And if we flip it over, it's the last year of the wheat cent, 1958. Still a good start. Hopefully many more in the bank rolls. And in the same roll, we got our first foreign, which happens to be a 1991 Canadian cent. Roll 11, the first bankroll I pulled out, and we happen to get a wheat penny ender. So let's open it up and see what we got. I laid the roll out just thinking that I'd have the wheat penny for last, but I already saw the date and I want to show you guys. It's our first 1930s, 1939 Philadelphia. All right guys, we are on another roll and we have another Wheatie, a 1957 Denver. Wheatie number 3 of the box. A few coins later, guys, and it looks like we have another Wheatie. Looks hopefully a little bit older. And it is 1946, Philadelphia. All right, guys, the next roll, and we have another wheat cent. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw it, and it's a 1945, Philadelphia. All right, guys, another roll, another Wheatie, and this is number 6 for the collection of the box so far, and it's a 1955. All right, guys, the next roll, we got another Canadian, and it happens to be a 1979. Well, guys, it looks like we have our first 2009. It's gonna be the early years. It's a Philadelphia minted 2009. All right, guys, a little ways down in the box, and we have another 1959. This time it's gonna be a Philadelphia. I laid out the next roll, guys, and we have another wheat cent. It's been a while, but wheat cent number 7 is gonna be another 1957, but a Denver. We're getting towards the end of the box here pretty soon, but we got Wheatie number 8. It's gonna be a 1956, Philadelphia. We're on roll number 37, and we got a foreign that's not a Canadian this time. It's a 2015 2 cent, which will come in handy when I do go to Europe. We're on roll number 43 and happen to have a 1944 Philadelphia. Same roll, and we have our 10th wheat cent of the box. It's gonna be a 1945 Philadelphia. All right, guys, it looks like roll number 45 is going to give us a 1951 wheat cent from Philadelphia. All right, guys, the last two rolls are rolled out. Let's see if there's anything. Otherwise, I'm going straight to box number 2 of the hunt. All right, guys, so we didn't find anything in the last two rolls, but we do have a nice bin of copper, a nice bunch of uncirculated that hopefully will be upgrades to the collection that we're working on. This is also upgrades. These are more of the copper upgrades. Well, these are various dates. I have 92s, 98s, 99s, and 2000s in here to check for errors, and a few 2022 pennies just because 2022 might be the last year of the penny. So I figured I'd hold on to a couple of them, and I got that advice from one of my comments. So again, if you have any comments that you'd like to tell me, things that I should do, any suggestions, please let me know, because I try to listen to you guys. So anything that you guys may say, please let me know, and I'll try my best to do it. But anyway, guys, we did find a few wheat pennies, a little bit less than usual, but hopefully with this next box, we could have some more finds. Anyway, I'm gonna clean up here and get ready for the next box. All right, guys, we're all set up for box number 2 here, and they are all customer wrapped. Let's see if we can find anything, and maybe even beat the stats of the last box. We're on roll 2 of box 2, and we have 2 pickers. The first picker will be a 1959 Philadelphia, first year of the memorial cent, and a wheat cent. What year though? 1941 Philadelphia. Roll number 3, and we got another 1959, this time a Denver. On roll number 6, and we have another Wheatie. It's going to be a 1940 Philadelphia. Roll 8 is going to give us wheat cent number 4. Let's see what it is. It's 1953 Denver. All right, guys, looks like we're doing all right with Wheaties right now. We have number 5 on roll number 9. It looks like a 40s, and it is 1942. Roll number 11, and we have another wheat cent, number 6 of the box, 1956, Philadelphia. Roll number 15 is going to give us our 7th wheat of the bunch. It's going to be another 1941, Philadelphia. Roll number 16 is going to give us yet another wheat penny, and it looks like, yep, 1957, Denver. Roll number 18, we're going to get ourselves a 1970 San Francisco. Roll number 19, it looks like we got another wheat penny, 1944. It's just very corroded, but if I put it under the scope, you can see it's a 1944. Roll number 20 is going to give us our first 2009 of the box, second of the hunt, and it's a Denver Mint. Just opened up roll 22, and we have another dime. It's my 3rd time in a row finding a dime in either a nickel or a penny hunt. So this happens to be 10 pennies in one roll. Let's see if there's anything else in this roll of pennies. On the next roll, we have wheat cent number 10 of the box. It's 1942 Philadelphia. Roll 31, guys, and we have another wheat cent. Here it is hiding behind the other coins. Let's see what it is. And it's a 1941 Philadelphia. In the same roll, guys, we also have a 2009 Philadelphia. It's been a little slow, but on the 37th roll, we got another San Francisco mint mark. It's going to be a 1969 this time. Roll number 41, and we have another 2009. It's a Denver, and it's going to be the presidency. Nice. Roll 45 is going to get us another find again. It's going to be another 1969 San Francisco. All right, guys, I have the last 5 rolls all set up, and I have one picker out of the bunch. It's a 2001. It's a Canadian. Let's see if there's anything else. All right, guys, we got another Canadian. And it's gonna be, this time, another 2001. Alright, guys, this one's definitely a filler. It's a Canadian 1 cent bicentennial penny, 19 67. Alright guys, so honestly it was kind of a light box. We didn't get too many finds, definitely below average, but we definitely filled a few slots in the books. I'm gonna give a count on everything and then show you exactly what we got before moving on to how much we completed the albums. Alright guys, all in all it was a light hunt, but we managed to do alright still. Managed to find 446 coppers in the first box, 369 in the second. So the 440 is about average. We got a lot below average the second box, but it's all right. We did find a few cool things. Now the 1975 Denver I have up here is gonna go right in the books. That's one of the dates we were missing. The Monticello is such a nice condition that I'm gonna put it as my reverse. Just a random 2000 Lincoln penny. Now starting at the top, we did find 4 1959s. Found 6 foreigns, 5 of which are Canadian. 1 is a 2 euro cent. Now over here are the uncirculated coins, which I hope to upgrade my albums with. I also have a cup over here with possible upgrades. Moving on to the wheat cents, we found a total of 21 this episode, the oldest one being a 1939. We found 11 from the 40s, as well as 9 from the 50s. Found 5 S mint marks from 1969 to 1973. 4 2009s. This was a weird penny. It's shaped weird. Doesn't have the outer rim anymore. I'm not sure if that's an error or not, but it looked cool and it's just over dime size, so I decided to keep it. Speaking about dime size, I did find a dime. That was pretty cool. Another 10x on my penny hunt. And last but not least, we have an error. While searching for the close AM and wide AM varieties across the 1992, 1998, 1999, and 2000 pennies, I didn't find any, but on this coin we do have a bit of doubling. It's a 1999 Philadelphia penny, and I decided to keep it because of the DDR. But anyway guys, we did pretty well this hunt. Again, it's not our best hunt, but definitely we'll fill some slots in the books. So I'm gonna get on it and see how we did. Alright guys, so overall we did pretty well. We managed to fill 7 slots today, and that's between the Canadians and the US pennies. Now, starting with the Canadians, we filled 2 in this book. We managed to get the 1967, as well as the 1979 in the book. Nothing else to add or upgrade in this one, and nothing else to add or upgrade in our second volume of the Canadian books, because we already had a few 2001s as well as a 1991. So nothing to upgrade, nothing to fill for volume 2 of the Canadians, meaning that in total for the Canadians we have 24 out of the 112, or 21.4% done with the Canadians. Not bad for living in New York and hunting in the United States. But on to the United States Lincoln pennies. We did manage to find 1 Lincoln penny to fill in our first album, volume 1, and that was our 1930s, our 1939 penny, Philadelphia. So we have a total of 10 filled in this first volume out of the 89, so still ways to go, but we're working on it. We did fill a few in the volume 2. 3 spots were filled, 5 were upgraded. We did find that 1942, found a couple of them actually, as well as a 1951 and a 1955. So we filled 3 spots, updated 5 spots, for a total of 61 out of 87 for volume 2. Volume 3 is where it gets exciting because we just completed volume 3. We were missing a 1975 Denver, and we found it, put it in the album. We did upgrade 10 coins as well, so you can see it's a little bit more shiny. But I'm proud that we're 89 out of 89 for volume 3. Now volume 4, we did not find the 2022 Denver coin, unfortunately, and we made no upgrades as well. But altogether, we have 177 out of the 283 coins found, which is 62.5%. We had 5 fills and 15 upgrades this episode, and I'm hoping that the next box can give me even more. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in to episode 3 of the Hunt and Fill series for the Lincoln Penny. Again, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment and a like. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the video. If you have any suggestions, don't be afraid to leave it down below. And until the next video, see you then, and as always, happy hunting.